That is one hell of a sandwich. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Morning, folks. Grandpa Greenlaw, old man with a pan. So today we're going to make a special sandwich. Yesterday I started out to, I had a poolish ready to go. I was going to put in together some bread and I ran out of all-purpose flour. All I had left in the house other than wheat, and I didn't want to go wheat, with some rice flour. So I mixed up a concoction using my same recipe. I just substituted the rice flour, adjusted the water a little bit, and a couple of other things. So anyway, I ended up with a dough that's a pressy kind of dough. And earlier this morning I tried to roll some buns with it, and I ended up wrapping some meat up inside them. They were just too much. You can see this is just pressing out like a solid dough there. Let's see what we can do here. We're gonna have to let it sit. It just came out of the fridge. We're gonna have to let it sit a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and get it shaped a little bit like I want it. And we'll let it sit and thaw out and soften up a little bit. Think about the rice flour. The rice flour doesn't have any gluten in it. So it doesn't have any gluten, so I added this premium vital wheat gluten. I just added a tablespoon in as I was mixing it and looking at the texture and how it was peeling apart and not peeling apart. And so anyway, I just added a table of that. The dough came together right away, and I said that's enough. That was my first time fooling around with this, so that's what we made. So that's where we started. All right, let me see if I can get this moved over. Look, that thing will throw around. It'll do whatever you want it to do. So I'm gonna cover it up. Look at this. This one I could even probably throw that one around like a pizza dough and stretch it out even more. Yeah, we could probably try to do that. I don't want to tear it though. But let's let it layer here. Let it lay here. Let it loosen up just a little bit, and then I'll roll it out some more. We're going to put together a nice sandwich there. So let me go ahead and move this out of the way. All righty. I'm uncertain what's going to happen with this dough. How it's going to bake. It's going to have to bake. It's got the basic things in it. So I assume it's going to come out right. I took half the dough this morning and divided it into 100-gram pieces, and then I folded the dough. I folded those 100-gram pieces around really nice pieces of chunked pork here, and then I topped it with a little bit of chipotle salsa. So it's got some nice spicy stuff in it. So here I'm going to chop this meat, and we're going to make us a sandwich. Fold it over, and we're going to make us a baked sandwich with the meat inside. This was just chunks of country style ribs, pork ribs, and I roasted it in the oven slowly yesterday for a couple of hours with some different spices on it. Then I drained it last night, left the big chunks of fat on it that were on there. Drained the other fat and the juices off of it. It'd be nice big chunks of pork rather than little bitty chopped pork or pulled pork type thing. It would be nice chunks of pork with piece of fat on it. It'd be really tasty. All right, let's see if we can get this dough rolled out a little bit more. See, it's softened up. It's really, really good. We got some air bubbles in there too, which is I really like seeing. I was going to wonder if it was going to rise or not. I'm trying to get this squared off. All right, we're making it up as we go. We have chipotle salsa, really spicy. Go ahead and dump that in there. Ooh, look at that. I can smell the heat coming off that baby there. Whoa! Got some mixture of cheeses, some pepper jacks, some 6-cheese Italian, and a Mexican cheese. Kind of looks like a pizza, doesn't it? Oh, look at that. Whoa, wow. Wowzer. Let's go ahead and dump the rest of that in there. Wow, look at this sandwich. It's looking good. Looking real good. I'm gonna have to get it up on a plate. Okay, put a little sauce on it. Tomato sauce. Half a can of tomato sauce or so. A little garlic powder. Why? Ugh. That garlic powder, I needed to put a little bit. Okay, we have Italian seasoning. About a tablespoon, a little bit more than a tablespoon of Italian seasoning there. Okay, let's see how we're going to do this. Wrap it up, turn it over, turn it this way. Let's turn it this way. Wow. Let's seal that edge there. Roll those edges in. Wow. Look at that sandwich. Now we got to roll it over. We're going to have to roll it over and get it on a pan some kind of way. So we'll be able to do that, I think. I have a machine for doing that. It's called a couche. I'm gonna put the couche here and kind of roll the sandwich over onto the couche. And I'll pull the couche up and we'll flip the sandwich over. Let me pull it up. We'll flip the sandwich over onto the pan. Let's see if we can get that right. That's how you do a couche. Perfect. Perfect. Should have been in the middle of the pan, but who cares about all that mess? Wow. All right, we're gonna let that rise a little bit and we'll put it in the oven. Looks like we got a big old calzone there. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Wow, that's gonna be good. Gonna be good. We're calling this sandwich the Brother Bob. It's the Brother Bob from my buddy Bob Greenwald in Canada. Yes, sir, Brother Bob. There you go. All righty. We took the first little batch out. Let me get one of these ones that are, I don't know what that drip and drop is on there. I've had them flipped over for a second. Alrighty, so let's cut into this baby. Wow, that was almost, the feeling was almost like a Pillsbury can biscuit, the texture of that, if that makes sense. Look at that pork bite in there. Look at that delicious, delicious little baby bobs. Little pork sandwiches here. The reason I'm calling these baby bobs here, first of all, they're small. I call the big sandwich a brother Bob. But Bob, when he cooks, it seems like he's putting in whatever he's got in the fridge. So he'll throw a little bit of this, a little bit of that, douse it with ketchup, throw a little bit of this. Anyway, it comes out to be a kitchen sink meal, everything but the kitchen sink. So anyway, hence the brother Bob. I'm gonna take a bite of that. Looks delicious. Alrighty, our sandwich has risen. You can tell a little bit here. Not gonna fool with that. That's rolled up. It's not gonna open up. I'm gonna put it in the oven now I have the oven preheated for 375. I'm gonna put it in there for 35 minutes. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I can't even say I can't wait because I already had 2 of these and I'm stuffed. Those are delicious. So no reason to suspect this is gonna be any different. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Alrighty, I gotta stop eating this. Delicious. I'm gonna taste the Italian seasoning in it. It's really good. The chipotle and the tomato sauce kind of join forces together in it. Wow, that's a great sandwich. Looking fun. Wow, that's a good sandwich. So I'm gonna have to get this packed up and put away. I can't keep eating this today. But over time, I need to take a big old slice of this. My neighbor Reuben. Thanks for coming by, folks. It was a lot of fun making this big, giant